This is a top 15 matchup featuring ACC versus SEC. Two conferences geographically linked, and typically the ACC arrives with a chip on its shoulder and a point to prove when they face the SEC. Hi, folks, and welcome to Camping World Stadium here in Orlando, Florida, as we'll see last season's national champions, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on a playoff team from last year, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Noles will kick this away to start us off. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback.
Tigers will take over 1st and 10.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, two top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
First down and more. He's still running. Tackle right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
Go with the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line, center, guard, tackle. They seal the edge. But I love seeing the receivers' willingness to be a part of that and a good job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play cannot be spilled out of the backfield and into the open field. So everyone handled their responsibilities perfectly to pick up some nice yards.
Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Dropping back, it's Keene. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Heading left after the handoff. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Second down after that previous play. And he'll set up to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Matt Gay moves the ball across midfield. First down coming out from the 46.
Great patience here, great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice first down.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Runner takes the toss and moves to his right. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off. Fighting him off. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Boy, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up in run support.
Here comes the 8th play of the opening drive, but now it's 3rd down. To the air, it's Keene. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now a big decision coming up here on 4th.
Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. You know the kicker has good range, but this one is from 59 yards away. And wow, it's good from 59 yards away.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Florida State. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over.
LSU Tigers will take over. 1st and 10.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Quickly behind the 6 here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Back to pass. It's Keene. Off target and incomplete.
Brings up 3rd down.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. On the move now. Sacked. It's a loss. Back to the 6.
Boy, this offensive line is so caught up in making sure that they're accounting for the defensive line. Nobody sees the inside linebacker. He comes home with a blitz and gets the sack.
And the ball is away from inside the 10. He'll field it close to the 50. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. The last possession was a one-play touchdown drive on the ground. See if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes. And now a carry here for the fullback.
He's brought down at the 41-yard line. Second down coming up.
Receivers are bunched together. Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Makes the catch downfield. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
That's a great feeling when your quarterback can make a throw that keeps the drive alive. Not as good as a touchdown, but it's a lot better than having to trot over to the sideline waiting for your turn to get another chance.
And the wideout goes in motion. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. There's the handoff. Not much on that play, brought down short.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Back's got it again. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
And the Seminoles line up with a first and goal. Movement here from the tight end. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. He muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line.
It's now second and goal.
As we break for the quarter, Kirk, Florida State is on top. Let's check out the stats now for the opening period. They've flipped into the field, ready now for the second period.
LSU 3.
Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. And the quarterback will just sneak it in. You try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, I don't blame him. Go with the quarterback sneak here to try to pick up just enough yards for the first down. But, hey, man, give credit to that defense. They did not budge at all. They kept him short of the first down.
So 2 chances to score a touchdown in the red zone already. They came up short. Now it's 3rd and goal. The big fullback's got it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, great stop here by this defense to bring us to 4th down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance and try to get that touchdown.
So what's the play call? It's 4th and goal from the 3. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with the perfect call on this important play coming up. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And after that miss, it's still a 4-point lead.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
So quickly, all the way up to the 36 in its first down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Picks up the first, looking for more. Good enough for first down yardage.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football when you know they're going to run. I mean, they've been doing that forever, going all the way back to like Jacob Hester and Kevin Falk. His ability to run the ball and catch out of the backfield, Leonard Fournette, and, of course, Clyde Edwards-Helaire on that great 2019 team. And now, LSU stable of backs again on this roster, too.
The pocket breaking down. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
Brings up third down.
Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. Scanning the field. It's Keene. Quick throw over the middle. Wide open downfield. Able to convert on third. Sets him up now. First down to the 22.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security.
Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, LSU.
Chris, how about the back here? He just gets behind that big offensive line, able to lead him into the end zone. Good patience, nice vision, but exceptional teamwork up front on this touchdown run.
The PAT puts them up 3.
That makes the score LSU.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Number 12, set to kick it off.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22.
State offense will take over. First and 10.
And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. The back's got it. Got the first down and still motoring. Now here he goes. Tackle made way downfield. An enormous gain.
Man, this guy can fly. He gets one crease in the defense, and phew, he is gone. This guy is as fast as there is in the game.
Looking to throw it on first down. Caught by the receiver. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Pass caught. Second down now. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. He hands it off from the gun. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. The Seminoles come up to the line in a hurry-up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes the catch downfield. Touchdown, Knowles. A great catch and run for 6.
And the defense just completely forgot about the fullback. You got all these receivers, you got a running back, you got a tight end. There's no way they're going to... They just did. Threw it to the fullback for a touchdown.
Well, the kick hits off the left upright. It's no good. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw. It's Keene. Moves out of the pocket. Escapes the pocket. Past the 40. Could head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
The offense really clicking against this battle defense. Handoff here from the shotgun. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. You either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. The senior tries to take a shot but overthrows his man.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pulls it in. It's Brewer. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. They couldn't stop him there. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes the catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Here comes a handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 31. And the Noles will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Crucial 3rd down play right here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's hit just before the throw. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Noles with 1st and 10 here. Handoff to the single back. As the first down is still going. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Offense looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender, and he throws the interception.
So the drive begins with the offense backed up at the 2-yard line. They'll hand it off. And the defense all over that running play. They stop about the 2.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Backed up at the 1. He's going to throw it. Looking to scramble. He bought some time. Now lets him go. Oh, and the big fella almost had it. Incomplete, though. Brings up 3rd down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, Sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
A situation any offense hopes never to face. 3rd and long, back inside their own 5-yard line. The defense could be aggressive. The offense has to play it very careful here and avoid a mistake. Takes a deep shot down the middle. The deep shot is caught for a big gain. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Looking downfield. It's Keene. Using his legs here. He's got enough for the first down and still going. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big game for this offense.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's an out route, the catch made, and he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. On the move now. Looking to scramble now. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
First down, looking to throw the football. Lets it fly to the wideout. Touchdown, Tigers! This offense really clicking.
I tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
Extra point makes the lead 11.
That makes the score LSU 24, Florida State 13.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Ball handed off. Breaks into open space. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Tackle made after just a short gain. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. One more play before they head to the locker room. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. The Miners going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get this second half underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the third quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Breaks free with room to run. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. And the Seminoles hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense. Not only do you give up a big gain, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage about to snap the ball again.
It's a risky pass. He gets away with it. Almost the second interception for this defense today.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
Looking to pass here on second down. And this one is caught. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That's reeled in. It's Irvin. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. The Seminoles moving quickly down the field here.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Looking to throw again. He's running out of time here. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Seminoles.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is good as still trail, though. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive.
Tigers will take over. 1st and 10.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Off the play fake on first down. Moves out of the pocket. Trying to create here on the move. Catch made, a lot of space now. Breaks into the clear. He's past the 30. Past the 20. And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
So they were backed up, and in one play, they're suddenly threatening to score. 1st and goal. Hands off to the fullback. He muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
Chris, you don't see it often, but how much do I love seeing that fullback get a touchdown. He blocks all the time. They rarely give him a chance to get his hands on the ball, and when he does, he's rewarded with 6 points.
PAT is good, so the lead now is 11.
That makes the score LSU 31, Florida State 20.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. They feed the fullback this time. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. And the Noles hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
That's a really good run by this offense. And Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. And the fullback gets in on the action with the carry. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
On the play. Brings up.
Here's the second down play. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Catch made on the left side. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Receiver makes the grab. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. The Noles will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. Trying for a 4th down completion. Quick throw to his receiver. It is incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. They test the middle to get stopped. That one goes nowhere.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Now it's second down here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Looking to pass. It's Keene. He escapes the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. They make the stop, but it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Brings up second down.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Big throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Touchdown, LSU. Still no answer for this offense. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set. Allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
38, Florida State, 20.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, the pass is picked off. He could go. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
And the Tigers take over.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
And the offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Getting set. Here's second down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
So here we go now, 3rd and short from the opponent's 24-yard line. What will the offense choose to do at this point? Looking to throw. It's Keene. Gets made on the out route. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up first down at the 15.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
And I just love that this defense is not giving up on this 1st and goal. They attacked. They got through. They got penetration. A nice job of being able to keep them out of the end zone.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. Send the back in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
Boy, he just missed another one, Chris. That would have been touchdown number 4 for this quarterback. Still, what a performance we've seen from this guy today. And he's not done yet.
And he's got it. No problem. And that will extend their lead even further. So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line. It's Irvin. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. And it's been an old-school ground game duel. These running backs have been putting on a show so far today.
41, Florida State 20.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. They open the 4th by going to the air. The receiver grabs it. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back, The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds, so that clock will keep ticking.
They look to throw it here on second down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball to 44. And the Seminoles looking to run some tempo here.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes the catch. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. The Seminoles come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Looking for the wide out. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
The passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon or this one will be over.
Second down after the incompletion. From the shotgun, drops back. Caught in the backfield. It's Irvin. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
First down here for this offense. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to throw yet again. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a first and goal.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And the Noles line it up with first and goal. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Finds his target. And the defense brings him down.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. They just have to be smart.
Solid gain puts him in good position for second down and goal. Sacked. It's a loss. Back to the 6.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Looking to the end zone. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. Maybe just built on that lead here in the second half. Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Tailback takes the handoff again. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
And here we see the quarterback read the second-level vacancy that was emerging, and the back did the rest. Huge run for the offense.
fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Leaning on the run game here. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down play coming up. Ball handed off. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down after that previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
On the move now. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. Looking to kick it away for the second time. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. And the punt team now on to kick it away. Looking to flip the field here. And that sets up a return. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground.
And the Florida State offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He lets it go. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
One play, and they're already past the 40. 1st and 10. Looking for a receiver. Running out of time in the pocket. The pass rush gets home.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Grabbed by the receiver, and he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space, and a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Moves out of the pocket. Breaks into the clear. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Nickel coverage there. The quarterback just couldn't find any matchups to his advantage. So the result is a scramble that falls short of the first down. Now, a challenging 4th and medium coming up.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Bringing pressure. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
Leaning on the run game here late. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, the defensive coordinator has to be fired up about this play. The thing that he has to love is that his defense and their technique was right on point. They didn't lose their leverage. They stayed with the play and didn't just